Hey guys, it's Danny, and in honor of St. Patty's Day, I am putting a fun, clean, and delicious twist on shepherd's pie. I'm gonna turn them inside out and make shepherd pie muffin cups. So good. Now before we get started, just a reminder that we post new videos every Monday and Thursday at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So if you are already subscribed, make sure you hit that notification bell right up by the subscribe box, because this way, every time a new video goes up, you are automatically notified and you are guaranteed to never miss a thing. And if you're not already subscribed, then you'll have to subscribe first, then hit that bell, and we'll all be on the same page. Okay, so for this recipe, I've got my oven preheating at 400 degrees, and I'm just gonna spray down a 12-cup muffin pan with some cooking spray, and that's so nothing sticks. So to create the base of the muffin cups, I have frozen shredded hash brown potatoes that have been defrosted. Now you need 2.5 cups, which is equivalent to 20 ounces. And then what I do is I evenly divide it amongst the 12 cups and then gently push it down into the bottom and then up around the sides. You wanna make sure that it's packed in there nice and tight, because this is gonna create the base of our muffin cups. Once I've got them all ready to go, I'm gonna pop them into the oven for 20 to 25 minutes or until they've become slightly golden, and you'll notice that the edges of the potatoes are starting to pull away from the sides of the pan. So let's chat potatoes for just a moment, shall we? Potatoes tend to get a bad rap, and that's because they have a high glycemic index, which simply means they are digested very quickly by the body, which causes quick spikes in blood sugar levels. Now, we don't want quick spikes in blood sugar levels because that is associated with heart disease and diabetes. But here's what you have to remember. The glycemic index is referring to foods eaten in isolation. So if you took some white potatoes and you ate them plain all by themselves with nothing else, they would definitely cause spikes in your blood sugar levels. But when you put it in context of a meal, that changes, because when you eat them with protein, fat, acid, and or fiber, it slows the digestion down, which in turn lowers the glycemic index. So you have to remember to always take the information that you're hearing and put it into context. So while the potatoes are in the oven cooking, we're gonna work on the filling. I've got a nice large nonstick saute pan heating up over a medium heat, and to that I'm adding just a tablespoon of olive oil. And once that's heated through, in goes a pound of ground turkey along with some salt, pepper, and a teaspoon of ground thyme. Gently start to break the meat up and work all of the spices into the meat. You want to get this until you have nice little crumbles that are lightly browned and cooked through. Now, traditionally, shepherd's pie would be made with some ground beef. You could even do it with lamb, and you could easily sub either of those for the turkey, but we're using the turkey today in an effort to keep these nice and lean and light. Then I've got a half of a diced onion and 2 tablespoons of chopped up garlic. Mix that in as well, and after about 5 minutes or so, you'll see that your onions are translucent. So you're ready to add in the flour. I've got 1 tablespoon of white whole wheat flour that gets sprinkled across the top and then just gently mixed in. And what this is gonna do is, once we add our liquids, it's gonna help to thicken the filling. So 2 tablespoons of Worcestershire sauce is next, along with 3/4 of a cup of low sodium chicken broth. Turn the heat up just a little bit, mix this all together, and we're gonna let this come up to a bubble. So you'll see everything is a nice little simmer, the pan is bubbling, and the very last step is 10 ounces of frozen peas and carrots. And you could take these right from the freezer and toss them in, and basically once they are heated through, they're ready to go. So it just takes about 2 minutes. Shut the heat off, let this cool for just a couple minutes so you're comfortable working with it, and then we're gonna fill our muffin cups. Now guys, remember that frozen fruits and vegetables are picked at the peak of their season and then flash frozen. So they are a great option when you're trying to keep it clean and delicious, but you also have to make sure to keep it simple and practical. So once my filling is cool enough to work with, I'm just gonna scoop it into each potato muffin cup, and you wanna get it as full as you can without overfilling. Once you got all 12 ready to go, this goes back into the oven for 10 minutes, or basically until it's heated through. Now what you're gonna notice is you're still gonna have some extra filling. So you have a couple options. You could either make extra muffin cups and have more of those, or do what I like to do and store it in an airtight container and use it as a head start ingredient for once the week gets going. You could scoop some on top of salad, you could mix it with some brown rice or quinoa, or you could just heat it up and enjoy it as is. OM to the G. These smell so good. You just need to give them a couple minutes until they're cool enough so that you can handle them, and then you'll see they pop right out of the muffin tin. These are seriously such a fun, clean and delicious way to celebrate St. Paddy's Day. You've got your carbs, your proteins, your healthy fats, your veggies, all in one little muffin cup. All the flavors of shepherd's pie and a muffin cup. Delish. If you guys give these a try, please snap a picture and tag me on Instagram and on Facebook, because I absolutely love to see what you are whipping up in your very own kitchens. Thank you so much for watching. I'm Danny Spees. I will see you back here soon with some more clean and deliciousness. Cheers.
What do you think about it? Thumbs up?
Clean and delicious, and you know my mom don't mess around with healthy food.